John, and a lot of luck.
Welcome back, bros, to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the new Transformers Legacy Autobot Skids. For the contents, we get the usual with the instruction manual, and then the figure comes with 3 accessories, and I think 2 accessories are essential for this character because that's what makes this character iconic, is by having these weapons. Without the weapons, it's just a regular character. But when we see these weapons, we know that this is Autobot Skids. So here we are taking a closer look at Skids, and I must say, this figure looks incredible. It looks awesome, fantastic. Whatever words you want to describe it, it is it. It is not crap, it is great. Look at the fresh, clean Autobot symbol on the chest, the yellow painted eyes, the silver painted grille, the black painted bumper, the red front lights in the bumper. This is awesome. I definitely like how the shoulders are. They're definitely very realistic and resemble the Transformer Masterpiece Skids. I like the head sculpt. It's perfect. This thing is just gorgeous. So let's take a look at the lower region, and hopefully it continues the same color palette. And yes, it continues the same color scheme. And I really dig the way this figure looks. It looks great. It reminds me of the cartoon and also the new Transformers Masterpiece Skids that came out a little while ago. And for the articulation, it has the standard type of articulation that we're used to with our deluxe size Transformer figures from Hasbro. So let's go ahead and check it out anyway. The shoulders, you can go all the way around as you see. You can move the arm, which is pretty cool with this figure, all the way out. If you like, it gets a 90-degree bend as you see. I definitely like this shoulder right here. That's pretty cool. You can raise it or lower the shoulder. It has a waist swivel as you see. The leg can go up this high, so he could definitely get some high kicks. I'm definitely digging that. The kicks from Decepticon's butt. He's got a 90-degree bend at the knee. Does he have a thigh swivel? No, he does not. He has a foot rocker right here, which is pretty cool. And the wrist does not rotate, unfortunately. But he has a, I guess you could say a little ball. Maybe, is that a ball joint? Yeah, it's a ball joint, so he can look down that far. He can look up this high. So yeah, he has a pretty good range of motion, and this is a pretty cool figure. So I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing it today. So as we continue our review, let's check out some size comparisons and see how well Skid scales with the previous figures we already own. So here we have Prowl. Here we have Warpath. Here we have a bigger size, deluxe Ratchet. And here we have a Voyager and Optimus Prime. So yes, I do dig the scale on Skids. I think he's perfect when he scales well with Prowl. But then when looking at Warpath, of course, as you know, we do know he was smaller because he was a mini-bot. I'm kind of on the fence with him, but he scales well with Ratchet and perfect with Prime. So before I get to the transformation, I just want to show off that he does have a combined weapon mode that is in the instructions. So basically what you do is you take this piece right here and you take this piece right here, just plug it in slightly. I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes. I really don't care for it. And it's kind of tight to pull off from this top part, so I'm not pushing it down all the way. So it's going to look like this as a heads up. And I mean, it's a cool little feature to have all weapons in one in a combined mode, but it's not for me. I'm more happy with the more G1 looking style of my Skids. So this is a cool touch, but I don't like it. But like I said, everybody's opinion is all on their own. So let's go in and get to the transformation because it is simple and it's also satisfying. Now it's time for transformation.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Now that we have Transformers Autobot Skids in alt mode, this figure looks fantastic. And I definitely like the way it came out. And I appreciate the way that this figure compacts into its classic traditional vehicle mode that we all love. So let's check out some size comparisons as we compare Skids to other figures that we already have. Here we are, as you see with Cliff Jumper from Earthrise. He scales pretty good, and I like it. So let's move that like that. And then here we go. I'm just gonna put a Seeker out here. I know the Seekers are supposed to be bigger because that's a Voyager figure, and I still think it scales pretty good. Of course, the plane should be a little bigger in real life as it is. But yeah, they look good all in all together. I really dig it, and I think it goes well. Now it's time for the Yeah Bro figure rating scorecard portion of the review, where I like to give the figure a score and let you know if it gets the Yeah Bro figure thumbs up of approval. So to my right, here we have the scorecard and the three categories in which I rate my figures. So for the first category, we have the paint job. And the paint job, in my opinion, on this figure is terrific. It has all the right coloring, in my opinion, to represent the G1 character that we saw on the screen and also in toy form. Yes, it does represent Transformer Skids, and it doesn't represent anybody else, so I think it's iconic. I believe Hasbro and Takara did a wonderful job. I don't have any areas where I would think it needs more paint. Other than that, I mean, to me, it's perfect. So I got to give this category a 10. So for the next category, it is the molding. And yes, this is a mold that is similar to the JPG Jurassic Park crossover we got during holiday season. But I feel like this was the original mold for that figure. So I must say this molding is great. It's awesome. It resembles the G1 character. So with that being said, I'm going to give this category a 10. The last category in the Yeah Bro figure rating system is the execution and playability. Now with this figure, there is a ton of playability in robot mode. And it's executed very well in transformation to give us that old 1987 Honda vehicle that we're used to seeing on the screen. And also for those who lived it, rode in one of those things. So it's really cool and it rolls. The transformation is fun. It's simple, but also satisfying. So with that being said, I have to give this category a 10 also. So with that all being said, for me, the figure is perfect and I do thoroughly enjoy it, and I give it a thumbs up rating of approval. So for me, I found this figure at my local Target store, and I was able to purchase upon release date, which was a couple days earlier, and the figure had cost me $22.99 plus taxes. So if you're wanting to hunt for this figure, check out your local Target stores and ask them with the DCPI if they have this figure in stock. You're welcome to check below in the description, where I will have the DCPI number for the deluxes, and also I'll have the product, hopefully if it's online, the link for Target.com. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. By doing these 3 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support and positive feedback. Thank you again for watching my video and spending your time, because I know it is precious. Until next time, yeah bro, I'll see you soon.
Megatron must be stopped.